So this is gonna be a reading vlog. I thought I filmed this intro already, but I did not apparently film it, so that's great. So I just got home from work a couple hours ago, ate lunch, chilling out, you know, doing my thing. I am going to be reading, I'll show you, The Dust Jacket, because I'm not gonna hold up the whole book. So I'm gonna be reading Lachlan's during this vlog. Hopefully finishing it this weekend. I have tomorrow off, but we're going to see Thor, so, you know, that'll take a little while. And then, I work a little bit on Saturday, but not a ton, so I'm hoping I can get some reading done. I'm like only 15 pages into this book. I started it the last day of vacation and then had to drive all of Tuesday, and then I've worked Wednesday and Thursday, so haven't had a whole ton of time to read, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'm still kind of getting situated, like remembering what exactly transpired in the second book. It seems like this takes place at least immediately. It starts out about 8 years apparently after the second book, which pretty big time jump, but you know, we'll see. So technically I already did it, but I'm going to insert a clip here of this little situation I was figuring out for June because of her storm phobia. So I'm trying to set up like a little nook in our bedroom closet, hopefully where she can hide and chill out at night when there's a thunderstorm, so that we can actually get some freaking sleep. So fingers crossed that it works. But, you know, I would really like to have like a super aesthetic dog closet nook bedroom thing. I don't really know what to call it. But as of right now, I don't have the space exactly for it, so we're just gonna wing it for now. Anyways, this is my intro to the reading vlog. Let's see how much reading I actually get done. Okay, so as of right now, this is all I'm working with. I just put like an old duvet that we don't use anymore. And I moved, like, we have this chest here. I moved it from the middle here over to that side, because that's where our heat register is. And I don't really particularly want her laying on that side in case she would, like, accidentally burn herself or something, or, I don't know, hurt herself. So, this is what we're working with. I'm hoping eventually to get a retractable, like, doggy gate for here in the doorway, so that I can leave the door open. We had some issues last night when we were doing it with the door shutting on her. Other than that, I might see if I can get some kind of night light or adaptable diffuser in here, but I don't have an outlet, so it'll have to be something that doesn't require an outlet, so I have to look. And I might get her a dog bed for in here. She has a couple, so I might just move one of them in here, but for now, this'll work. Hello. So we just got in from seeing Thor, which was really great. Out of all the ones I think so far, maybe this one was my favorite. I don't know, I really like the second one too. So yeah, it was really good. I recommend anybody who's interested, you know, into that Marvel type stuff, go see it, please. The Thor movies are some of my favorites, so if for any reason, just the soundtracks. I'm a big fan of 80s music, so it's very good. So before we went to see Thor, we went to lunch, Panda Express. It's our usual go-to on the weekend. And then we went to the comic shop because we haven't been in a week. We had some things in our box to pick up. So I'm gonna just show you what we got. I'll show you what we got in just a minute, but I did want to give you an update on my reading. I did get a little bit done last night. Let's see. My neighbors keep honking their car because they don't communicate with their children. Instead, they honk. So, if you hear that, that's why. Okay, so in terms of my reading, I am on page 64, 65. I think this is chapter 3. Yep, just the beginning of chapter 3. There is 541 pages in this book, so I have quite a bit of progress to make. But yeah, I got through couple chapters, like the first 2 chapters last night. It's picking up. I'm like hooked. I'm ready to binge read. I'm hoping I can read like at least another 100 pages today, but it's only like 4 o'clock, and I have nothing to do the rest of the weekend. So yeah, at the very least, I'd like to get 100 more pages in today, and then ideally like 200, but we'll see. Now I want to show you the comics that we got. So these are just going to be issues. I don't quite know how to show you guys these on a regular basis because we go like every week, but there's only like maybe like 5 or 6 we get a week. So I don't know if I could like haul them once a month or every week or what, or if I could just like do reading vlogs once a month and then show you in that. But I'm gonna start this way for now and I'll figure it out, but let me just show you what we got. Okay, first things first is I got another previews. One of my things on my to-do list today is to go through all of my previews for the last 6 months and look at the list that I've made on them, and put that into my spreadsheet because I haven't updated that in quite a while. I think when I looked today, it had been like a year. So super not cool of me to do that, but I'm gonna go through this one today, probably right after I'm done with this, and then update that list, get that out of the way. Yeah, so I got a previews. And then we've got Ghost Cage number 3. So this is the new comic. Is it written by? No. Okay, so they're co-writers. Nick Dragotta and this other guy. This is the new comic done by Nick Dragotta. He also did East of West, the art in it at least. Yeah, and super big fan of the art. Let's see, we got Land of the Living Gods number 5. A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance number 9, I want to say. Yep. This one I know is almost done, and I haven't even started it. Just guilty of that. We got number 6 of Monkey Prince. This is one my husband's really been enjoying. We got number 9 of Basilisk. And we got chapter 60 of Saga. I think this might be the last one in this arc. Usually it's 5 or 6 in an arc. So hoping, I still need to catch up on these. So maybe I'll do that today too. That's all we got in terms of comics. So like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 issues in a previews. And then I got one thing at the comic shop, because I always do this. They have so many blind boxes at our shop, so I always end up, like a lot of the time, put these down. I'll show you. So like these little dudes I've gotten at the comic shop. I got these. I got these at the comic shop one time. There it goes. They're like little soups. I have 2 of them. And then the other things I've gotten. So these little Nico Atsume figures. I have several. I have that one. I have a little cafe one. And I have this little dude in a sock. I have 2 that have cowboy hats. That are out in my living room. I have them kind of scattered. I have some on my shelves and then some like scattered throughout the rest of the house. But I usually am like a sucker for those. But I've been getting those a lot. But this time they had Junji Ito blind boxes. So I got one and I ended up getting Tomi. So that's what she looked like. And I just have her situated down here by my manga because that's where my Junji Ito stuff is. They had quite a few. The box is in the car, but I think it had like 5 that you could get. The Tomi one being one of the cooler ones in my opinion. So that was really cool. I'm happy I got that. Yeah, not a whole lot else to update you on. I am gonna go update my comics list and what else do I need to do? I'm gonna go update my comics list and then probably work on my Lego set, because right now I'm building the medieval Lego set and I'm like a third of the, maybe a fourth of the way through, so I'm not that far in. So maybe work on that a little bit. Hopefully read Saga. Maybe play some Stardew Valley again, because I played it last night instead of actually reading until I went to bed, and then I started reading. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill, and I'll show you some clips of that, and then I'll update you once I've read some things. All right. Hi friends. Bear with me. I know you can probably hear the fan. It's like super squeaky. It is what it is. It gets super hot in here if I don't have it on with the door shut. So it is Sunday and about almost 6:30. Dustin just started D&D, so he's gonna be in that until like 10 or 11, I think. This is normally when I either try to film, edit, catch up on social type stuff, and probably pretty soon be doing schoolwork. So I have a couple things on my to-do list here. I have to finish editing my New Hampshire vlog, which I'm almost halfway done editing. I just wanted to give you a reading update because I didn't update yesterday. I don't remember if I vlogged at all yesterday, but in the morning I worked and then got home early afternoon, took a nap for a couple hours because I usually crash pretty bad after work. So I took a nap, and then I think I just played Stardew Valley all night. I've been back into that a lot, so Played a lot of Stardew last night. Got a little bit of reading done, but only like right before bed, so I didn't read a ton. I am on page 127 of Lachlan's, and it's not looking good for getting this book done this weekend. So I'm probably gonna turn this into like a week-long vlog if I can manage, just because I've been vlogging so inconsistently, so I feel like it'd be pretty short anyways, where I read this week. So I'm kind of altering my goal to getting this done this week, but I have to edit this vlog. I have to hopefully read some of this, so I might sit in here in my office and read after that. I don't know if I have anything to film this weekend, or if I could just like film it tomorrow. I don't know. But I just like cleaned my desk and everything, so I'm gonna do that, edit a little bit, maybe plan some videos. I have some like notes and stuff I have to get done, and yeah, maybe clean up my office just a little bit. But other than that, I'm just gonna sit here and edit and chill, and then read a little bit and relax. I still have to cook dinner, so I have to do that in like an hour and a half maybe. Okay, anyways, I'll just show you guys some of my editing and stuff here. Good morning. It's Monday. It's like 9:30. I didn't sleep very good. There was fireworks. I don't know who in my neighborhood has decided lighting off fireworks at like 12:30, 1 a.m. is a good fucking idea, but I'm about done with whoever it is. I only have a few things I have to do today. I gotta eat breakfast. If I get right into doing shit and then I don't eat, or I don't eat before I get into stuff, in other words, I will not eat. So, need to eat. I'm gonna go do that right after this. I need to color my hair, because if you can't tell, it's pretty faded. And honestly, I'm feeling a change. I've been purple, for a little over 2 years now, I think. I'm going to try to read, try to catch up on some comics finally, maybe play some Stardew Valley, and maybe work on my Lego set. Alright, so we're having ramen, but we're gonna put an egg in it. Whoop, and that is egg drop ramen. And you let that go just a little bit. Gently stir as it boils. You guys are gonna see me, whoa, I'm dark. You're gonna see me switch over to my phone probably here in a minute. I'm getting ready to go visit my mom briefly. She's working from home, but she, like, in between meetings can hang out sometimes. So I'm gonna go see her and take her the things I got from New Hampshire for my parents. Because it's been over a week since I've been back and I haven't taken the stuff there yet. And then I have to swing by the grocery store and grab a couple things, and then I'll be back. I actually haven't gotten any reading done. I did a little bit of cleaning, as you saw, ate, sat down and watched some YouTube videos that I'm trying to catch up on while I played some Stardew Valley, and it's like 11:30 now, and I just kind of want to go get this stuff done. And then this afternoon I'll come back. I'm planning on trying to do, just on my own, some reading sprints this evening, because honestly, that has been the way that I have been able to, like, hyper focus on a book. And it's been really good for me. So I've been able to read a whole bunch because I'm like, it's something that I'm prioritizing. Like, if I'm doing a sprint, like participating in it, I'm able to, like, say it's something like a task on my calendar, kind of, that I trick my brain basically into believing I'm being productive. All right, guys, this is my outfit of the day. I have my Animal Crossing shirt on. It's impossible to show you the back, but it has flick on the back, you know, whatever. Basic, my favorite skirt, and I'm gonna flip you around real quick. We are doing my mushroom earrings. As you can see, my mushroom earrings. These are from Little Doe. All right, baby, crate. Good girl. Okay, I'll be back. Love you. Time to dye my hair. Y'all, I just dropped my camera in my bathroom on the tile floor, and when I tell you my soul left my fucking body, I mean, it would be overdue at this point. I'm just gonna say. Yeah. Many close calls with this camera. But it seems like it's okay. So, you know, fingers crossed it seems like it's fine. So that's fine. I'm gonna try to color my hair and try to film some of it. And then I gotta do laundry, and then I get to relax. Alright, well, it's mostly dry, but this is how the color looks. Hello, it is Tuesday. Had a pretty busy day yesterday, and then I worked this morning. I just got home. I got myself some Wendy's. I got myself a strawberry lemonade, which is pretty good. It's kind of switching it up a little bit. So I got myself some chicken nuggies and ate my lunch. Sometimes Tuesdays or Thursdays when I open, I treat myself to Wendy's. Because sometimes I'm so hungry I can't wait to get home. So did that. Ate. I actually decided to start an audiobook this morning. So I am listening to Something Wilder on Scribd. I just went ahead and renewed my subscription. Wow. Renewed my subscription to Scribd this morning because I was looking at the library and like, they have this, but the amount of holds, because it's new, are like astronomical. Like 581 holds. Yeah, so I read some comics last night. Read a little bit in Lachlan's. So let's see. I am at page 146, chapter 13. So right at the beginning of a chapter. I'm still really enjoying it. I do find that, like, okay, so maybe my one, like, critique, it's not necessarily a complaint, but a critique, is that we're in book 3 and we still are getting a lot of, like, not only is stuff happening, but when it happens in terms of, like, the magic system in this, essentially, we're getting a lot of, sorry, I keep clearing my throat, but we're getting a lot of, like, not only like things happening, but a lot of explanation of how the magic system works when things happen. Which by book 3, like, I don't feel like I need all that. So that's just a little critique that I feel like there's still a lot of like attempted fleshing out of the magic system in the world. And this is supposed to be the last book. And I'm like, why are you still trying to like explain how the magic system works, explain how the world is in this book when we're in book 3 and it's supposed to be the final book. So it's interesting, but it does make it kind of like repetitive in that sense. I'm like, yes, I know that's how this magic works. I remember that's how the magic works. Thanks. Good morning. It is Wednesday and like 9:30ish, I think. I need to eat, and I'm gonna sit around and fucking watch YouTube videos while I eat. I have slept weird. I did read a little bit more yesterday. Let's see. I have not been making a ton. Whoa, dark. I have not been making a ton of progress on Lachlan's. I wanted to finish it by Thursday. tomorrow is Thursday. Am I even 50% of the way? I'm almost 50% of the way through. Yeah, so this is probably going to take me at least 2 weeks. I don't know why. I thought it would take me one. I've been reading so incredibly slow lately. Like, like one book a month. Kind of slow. So, yeah, so I just got to chapter 15, so I think I read like 2 chapters last night before bed, and they were short chapters at that. So maybe I'll try to get through some of this before I have to go to work this afternoon. And more likely what I'm going to do is listen to more of my audiobook. Whoa. I have 5 hours and 28 minutes left in Something Wilder. I am in chapter 16. I like kind of a little more than halfway through. Some crazy shit went down in this book. I listened to this quite a bit, like maybe 3 or 4 chapters. I think while I was playing more Stardew Valley last night. That's been my thing. I've just been listening to audiobooks while I play Stardew, because I can't even like clean and think to myself while I listen to audiobooks, because I'll tune them out if I'm moving around, but for some reason like cozy games are the only thing I can do. So it's Thursday. I didn't get a ton of reading done last night. I played some more Stardew and listened to more of the audiobook. And I think I'm on page 167 of Lachlan's now. So I originally was going to end this vlog on Thursday, today, because it's been a whole week. But because I haven't finished Lachlan's, we're going to keep going. So it might be a bit of a long vlog. We'll see once I edit it down. Yeah, so the plan, I have Friday through Monday off, so I don't work this weekend. So the plan is to finish that audiobook. So we're gonna finish Something Wilder. I think I have a little bit over an hour. Let me check. Yeah, I have about an hour and a half left. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that probably tonight, to be honest with you. And work on Lachlan's. And then I just got the audiobook for the Soulmate Equation, which was the Christina Lauren book that came out, I think last year or the year before. And I actually own it, but I haven't gotten to it yet. And honestly, I love listening to their audiobooks. So I'm just going to go ahead and go right into that one once I finish Something Wilder. And in the meantime, continue reading Lachlan's. As my physical read right now. It's been slow going, but I'm hoping I can get it done this weekend. Hello, good afternoon. It is Friday. We just got back from the Lego store, and so I'm going to show you those in a minute because we got some Legos. However, I wanted to update you on my reading first. So I am still working on Lachlan's. And I think I just finished chapter 17. Yep. So I'm in chapter 18. That is 197 pages. So I'm hoping to make some good progress on this weekend. I decided to like kind of extend the vlog through the weekend. Sorry, chopstick. Since the primary reason I was vlogging, was to read this. So I did, however, finish Something Wilder yesterday, and oh my gosh, excellent. I think of all the Christina Lauren books, this one would be the best if adapted into a movie. Mostly because weirdly the romance kind of felt like it took a little bit of a back seat here, and I liked that. I really enjoyed this book. I think I ended up rating it like 4.5. I didn't quite feel like I was going to give it a 5, simply because at times it was very difficult to listen to. There's like a set of characters that are just, I mean, you're supposed to hate them, but boy, they're really hateable. So that was a little difficult. So if you know you're not really into like books where you're suffering just a little bit because some characters are major dickwads, then this maybe isn't the one for you. But also if you're here for like a major romance element, that's probably not for you either. But honestly, I like this one. My favorite to date of Christina Lauren's books is Love in Other Words, I think is what it's called. Yeah, sorry, I had to go look at it. Love in Other Words. And this kind of has a somewhat similar vibe, as in like, I feel like the romance is a little more prominent in the other one, but in that it explores some like deeper, heavier topics as well. So I really liked it. I really want them to make this into a movie. There was a part toward the end where like it had me in tears. I was about to cry. I'm gonna start with the one that my husband got, which, holy shit, these are about to fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay, so he got this Ninjago Dragon set. So that's what he got. And then I got a couple things as well. So I got the Thor, I guess, boat ship thing. It has the goats. Oh my god. That's the big one that I got. I'm really excited to build that one. I fucking loved that movie so much. And then I got a couple brickheads because I do collect them. So I got the Stranger Things brickhead, which was the last one they had. I'm excited that I got it. And I got sunflowers. And then we got this. We're VIP members, so we got like a little free Ninjago thingy. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna go ahead and probably build the brickheads, probably. And the sunflowers maybe right now. Oh, there's a Korg in this one. Oh my gosh, he's gonna lose his mind. All right, I'm gonna go probably do some reading, build some Legos, hang out. So check in with you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, it's Monday the 18th. And you know how I said I was gonna film through the weekend and then very obviously didn't film? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close the vlog out here. I feel like to do 2 weeks is just way too much. In the future, if it takes me this long to read a book in a week, then I'll just do like a whole month vlog and just do really quick clips and stuff. So I did want to talk about my content going forward a little bit. I do want to try to pepper in some more gaming videos, particularly cozy games. So I really want to do some Stardew related videos and more Animal Crossing videos. I really want to do more villager home remodels. Those have been really well received on my channel and I really enjoyed doing them, but I think I need to condense them down a little bit. So I'm just thinking about that. I want to do some Don't Starve content, even though it's an older game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And maybe some No Man's Sky. So those have been the games I've been into lately, and I might do some content related to them, even if it's just chill type stuff. I'm debating streaming, but it takes a whole setup, and I don't really have the setup for it, so I do want to start trying to do more actual reviews on books where I'm like, usually books that I'm really excited to read, or like newer releases in particular. Like I really wanted to do for the one for the Founders Trilogy, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time or the energy to do it. So yeah, I do want to start doing some reviews, even though I know they don't do great on YouTube. I just don't care. I don't care if they do. I have like 25 subscribers. Thank you for being here if you are one, but I don't care if my videos are popular. I'm going to make what I want to make at this point, and that is what it is. I personally, once I've read a book at least, I don't watch the spoiler-free reviews usually. I will watch like in a wrap-up if somebody like gives their rating, tells me like if they generally liked it. If it was a book I was already interested in, I am interested in hearing that, but I don't watch the spoiler-free reviews. I read the book and then watch the spoiler reviews. So that's kind of what I'm planning to make. Hopefully for some books that just I don't see a lot of reviews, I don't see a lot of people like talking about them, that type of thing. I just want to contribute in that way. And then my last point on here was to talk a little bit about my mental health and the burnout I've been going through a little bit. I feel like this is mostly in regards to working, but I expect things to get a little turbulent once I start school, depending on how heavy the workload is, how busy I am with school. I haven't really been struggling with the creative burnout so much as on top of work lately. There's just days where I don't want to film, and I don't want to edit, and sometimes I push a video back and back and back until I can no longer procrastinate on it, and it is what it is. That's kind of going back to the once school starts, the end of August for me. Don't be surprised if occasionally I just dip out and you're not seeing uploads from me. Don't be too worried about me. It's just because I have to prioritize things that have more pressing real life consequences for me. So I can't fail my classes. I can't afford to pay to repeat classes, and I really don't want to take extra time to finish my degree. So I'm prioritizing doing well in my courses, at least well enough to pass them, and finishing my degree as fast as possible, and getting a better job. Because that is really what I'm here to do. Yeah, so aside from that, I am about to go out, so you'll probably see a couple clips. In Locklands, I am about 50% of the way through now. Still really enjoying it. I like this book. It's a little slow, I feel like. It could be that I'm just reading it slow, but again, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, my only complaint is that we're in book 3. I don't really need you to overly explain how the magic system is working. Like, also, I would feel like maybe this would be a valid complaint like in the first book, but perhaps in the years that I've been reading this series, my standards have just changed a little bit. But I find the magic system is maybe a little bit of a cop-out, because it can be used for a plot device for literally anything. Since they can just, like, alter reality, essentially, by using these scrivings, they can literally just work their way out of a plot issue by using the magic every single time. So yeah, that's a little annoying, because I'm like, do they actually, every time in the third book at least now, they're facing like pretty major world altering stakes. They did in the second book as well, and I'm like, there's really no way they can lose, because they can just change everything to make it work for them. So, I mean, there is some risk involved, and I guess granted the bad guy they're facing is just as equally powerful, if not more, so I don't know. So that's just a little critique there. I find that the magic systems may be a little bit of a cop-out, but I still really love the series, and I'm still really loving the third book. I need to go return some library books and pick up some holds from the library because they expire today. I need to get a dog bed for my dog because she's been, as you saw very early in the vlog, she sleeps in our closet now, but I'm so sick of carrying one of her beds from the living room into our bedroom, so I'm just gonna get her another bed. This is my outfit for today. Pretty simple. Favorite skirt, sandals, tank top, library books, my mushroom earrings, which are my favorite, and my oversized yellow scrunchie. And I'm off to the library to return things. Alright, it's hot. Ugh. I hate having to go out of the house right now. We're finally getting the 90s and probably the 100s soon. Yay. Sorry, the AC is probably loud as shit. Off to the library we are going. Yeah. Anyways, see you guys later. Well, I just got out of the pet store, and the nice beds are like $100, so I'm really looking to keep it under that, and the ones they had that were under were like not super great. I mean, she is sleeping on it like all night, so I don't really want to get something super thin. They did have Adapto collars on sale though, so thought about it. They were 50% off, but then decided decided against it. Just don't need to spend it. She's been doing good on a combination of her trazodone and her composure. So I'm gonna go to PetSmart. It's literally like across the street, and I have to get gas. Nothing like getting in your car and realizing, oh yeah, we drove my car all weekend. We had to go out to the Lego store, which was in the next city over. So yeah, I have to get gas while I'm out. PetSmart, and yeah, picked up my library books. I've got 3. I'll show you when I get home briefly, probably. So where I live is kind of like situated on the border of like another county, so I can have 2 county library cards. It's kind of nice. My one complaint about the branch that I go to, it's really close to my work. It's really close to my house. But there's always like 30 grown men loitering outside of it. I don't know what the deal is, but there was like some kind of thing happening when I went to leave. There was another guy who was hanging out like in front of his car on the phone talking to somebody, and he was by himself. And that was when I went in, and I just saw him there kind of hanging out under the trees talking to somebody on the phone by his car. And when I came out, oh sorry, there's like something stuck to my glasses. When I came out, there it goes. When I came out of the library, the group of like 30 other men, they're all together. I don't know what the deal is. They kind of like loiter around the library and around the like bus stop there. But they were talking to him, and he was kind of like making shooing motions at them. So I don't know. I sat there in my car like, what is going on here? And eventually they all kind of turned around and reluctantly left him alone. But he seemed kind of aggravated, so I was like, I'm gonna sit here for a minute in case this man needs me to like call somebody or if they like gang up on him. I don't know what was going on, but yeah. So anyways, I don't enjoy that. I'm sure the library has an issue with it because they probably harass patrons, and I'm sure the police can't do much, if anything, about it. And if they could, they probably don't, because, you know, cops don't do their fucking job, especially around here. So yeah, that's my only complaint with the poor branch. Has this group of loitering men at all days. I don't know what they're doing. They just hang out and kind of harass people, it seems. So it makes me a little uncomfortable, but you know, it is what it is. I'm sure the branch can't do anything about it. What you doing? You been good? Oh, don't jump. Alright, so this is the bed I settled on. This must be what she was out here tearing up. I don't know, it looks fine. I don't know, this is the bed I settled on. It is way big, but it was a good deal. It was like $75. It's memory foam, and then the one that was out here is now in the bedroom. So she has a nice, like, dog-sized couch out here. She's happy with it. She's a very happy girl. I've been home for like an hour, and I've been just researching electric cars because we're talking about buying one. So yeah, not a whole lot going on. I'm going to chill the rest of the afternoon. I have somebody from our local no-buy page is coming to get this old TV that we need to get rid of. Other than that, I'm just going to sit around. I need to eat lunch. Fucking starving, and prep dinner, so I'm going to do that. Alright, this is lunch. Nothing fancy. Salad. So this is like a fancy greens mix with the carrots in it, and then I add a little bit of sweet corn, canned chicken. Normally I put the Santa Fe style tortilla strips, but I'm out of them, annoyingly. And then I put this Chipotle ranch on it. It's like my favorite. Alright, I ended up going with 2 slices because I'm hungry and it's delicious. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so before I close out this vlog, I did want to show you guys The books I picked up at the library, it's only 3 of them. They're all nonfiction. I mean, I've mostly been polling nonfiction. What's annoying is I left, and then maybe an hour after I left, I got a notification that another hold that I had put on came in, so I'm like, okay, I have to go back tomorrow and pick these up. So I got 2 books related to chickens because I'm doing a bit of research and seeing if I could keep up with chickens. They are one of my favorite animals, probably my second favorite. I really like roosters in particular, but probably my second favorite over skunks. So beautiful skunk tattoo. So I got this 50 DIY projects for chickens. And this is like literally just stuff you can DIY for your chickens, which I think is really cool. My coworker might be interested in taking a peek at this. And then I got this like care guide book for chickens, basically. Just so I can learn a little bit more, but I have watched quite a few YouTube videos at this point, so. And then I got a book on DIY projects for the garden. This is like building birdhouses, building trellises, a sifter, a raised bed, literally anything. Anything for the garden. So I'm excited to dive into this one and see if there's any of these projects I want to take on in my own garden. Okay guys, thank you for watching this vlog. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the format for these and the length and really how to work them. But I really enjoyed filming this, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.